guys, so on my last video I was talking about just the steps I was taking to get into physical therapy. And last week, or this week actually, I decided to actually just go in, and I did two sessions, one on Wednesday and one on Friday. I'm trying to figure out exactly which days I'm gonna do physical therapy, whether it's on the days where I lift or on the days where I don't lift. But I decided to actually just go in this week and just start some things up. First day really was kind of slow, and so was the second day, but really just getting information on just what movements hurt, what movements have I been doing, what's good, what are some things that we can work on. So what we found out is just for my knees in general, it's coming from a lack of hip strength and possibly just the glutes not working at all, or not working at all, but the glutes not firing how they should. So just gave me some simple stuff for right now, just monster walks, and then we're doing like this sideways type of leg press. So we're doing that right now, and I know things will start getting a lot more advanced as time goes on. But we also did some short plyos for my ankles, and just tried to see what exactly was gonna make things symptomatic. So he wanted me to do just some plyo jumps, and the box wasn't super high, but just some plyo jumps. And then I did some later on that day with my trainer, and the next day my ankles and Achilles area was sore. So it's just something that's going to take some time for just my legs to really get used to the jumping and the loading. And for anybody who is going through a rebuilding stage, or just doing something like working on a project or creating a channel, doing whatever you're doing, just got to know that it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, and it's nothing to get down on yourself about. It's nothing to feel like the world is ending just because you're not seeing the results that you want to as soon as you want to. That I got tripped up a lot with that when I was younger. And one of the things that I know now is that those days and that time is just gonna keep on passing. It's not bad to be patient with these things, because you want to listen. In my case, I want to listen to my body and just be able to know when I should push, when I should back off. It's just one of those things where you just have to be patient, really. And one of the quotes that I really like is, Rome wasn't built in one day. And the reason why I like that is because Rome is, like, ancient Rome is it's one of the most beautiful architectural pieces known to man, known to history. But in saying that, it wasn't built in one day. It took time to build, and took time to map everything out. And I don't know exactly how long it took, but looking at the picture, I know that it probably took a long time. So you never know what your timeline is going to be like. And you just want to show up every single day, not with the intention of, I gotta be what I was, I have to do this now, I have to show all these people what I'm made of. None of that is wrong. Like, you should want to be able to be ambitious, but what you don't want to do is rush the process. You don't want to rush yourself, because there's lessons that you have to learn along the way with doing these things, with rebuilding yourself or building whatever you're building. So Um, for me right now, I'm just building and I'm just stacking those days. Next week, I'm in physical therapy once, just because there's a holiday next week. So once I'll be in there, but after that, I want to get in at least 2 or 3 times a week just to strengthen my hips, strengthen my ankles, start doing a lot more plyos, the weightlifting, getting that down. Probably I'm gonna need to start getting into some mobility soon. But I'm excited. I'm excited, and I feel like just stacking days on top of days is really the most important thing about anything you're doing. Because as you stack and stack and stack, you build confidence, and you're going to keep on building that confidence within yourself to know that you've gotten from point A all the way to point B, and you know exactly how long it took and what it took to get there. Instead of being at point B tomorrow, it wasn't really something that you had to earn. It's not really something that is going to really teach you anything. So it's not about being exactly what you want to be tomorrow, but it's about every single day taking what you learn and applying it to when you get to that point you want to be at. So it's about just showing up and just doing it. Really, just do it. Just show up, do it, but do it better than you did the day before. And I'm gonna just keep on stacking these days and seeing how it goes. And I'm excited. And I feel like if anybody else is doing something like this, whether they're rehabbing an injury or just trying to build something in their life, like just continue to keep on doing what you're doing, and every day try to get information, try to learn what's going on with yourself. Like, for example, when I'm in physical therapy now, I'm just asking questions and just trying to learn what I can do outside of physical therapy, in my workouts and just in my free time, just to get better and just to put that work in, continue to grind and continue to build myself up. Getting information on how I can strengthen my hips, getting information on how I can strengthen my ankles and my stability, and just knowing that it's a good combination of strength, stability, mobility. I think that's all: strength, mobility, and stability, and just trying to figure out how, and flexibility, and combining all of them and just making them just a final piece, making it all a piece. They're all pieces to the puzzle. So that's just what my week was like. It's in physical therapy, and just wanted to give a little bit of motivation to people who are rebuilding and just kind of doing the same thing that I am, because all these things, from learning from one thing, can transfer to the other thing. It doesn't always have to just be, I gotta learn from somebody who's doing exactly what I'm doing. Like, that is important, but you can learn from somebody who you don't even expect to learn, and you can apply that knowledge to what you're doing. So anybody who, like I said, is building, just keep building. Every single day, just keep building, keep stacking those days on top of each other, and things will turn out how you want them to, but you have to be consistent. It's really important. So that's really all I had to say, and just keep building with confidence and keep showing up day by day.